thinking of. You know what I'm saying? Yo. What up, Shman Dust? What up, y'all? That feels way too loud, but alright. I don't know how it jumped. It just be jumping. Anyways, what up, y'all? If you're new, welcome if you're returning. What up, though? Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Go and check out that freestyle boom in the description below. But here we go. Another react video. Top 10 smartest anime series villains. So this is villains. I don't know if they would consider Madara a villain. I think Madara, the guy from Death Note. Not Madara. I mean Kakashi. Not Kakashi. God dang it. What's Sasuke's brother name? Itachi. I don't know if they consider him a villain. He was pretty smart. Or Orochimaru. I don't know if he's gonna make the list. You know, I'm not familiar with all anime. Anime is so broad. I will say the guy probably from Death Note. What was the other guy I wanted to say real fast before I start? Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Whatever. We go. I'm gonna try to figure it out real fast. What other one? I can't think of it. It's probably gonna make.
These are some of the greatest and most villainous minds that anime has to offer. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 smartest anime series villains.
Humans are mine, and I really don't like to share.
For this list, we considered evil anime characters that are way too brilliant for their own good. Also, we do get into some minor spoiler territory, so spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Face it.
Really? Attack on Titan gonna make it?
Number 10, Sir Crocodile, One Piece.
Shall I?
You needn't waste your time on these cretins.
He's one of the most evil pirates to ever roam the high seas. An imposing, confident, and terrifying man with just the type of battle scars you'd expect on a baddie of his caliber. Crocodile can cause a lot of damage considering he only has one hand.
You bulked up to challenge me, I'm flattered. But what good is victory if you're not around to enjoy it?
And he's not just brute strength.
It is too long.
You have to be pretty intelligent and somewhat merciless to run a large criminal organization like Baroque Works, as he used to do, let alone rule an entire kingdom. The longest running antagonist in the series, Crocodile is a force to be reckoned with in body and mind.
Perhaps you'd like to die as well, Nico Robin.
Hey, he was even able to defeat our beloved hero, Luffy.
And if you're all going to die anyway, I don't have to bother killing you myself, right?
Number 9, Orochimaru,
I knew
the Naruto
it.
franchise.
I said that. Orochimaru, dog. This guy is ridiculous smart. His genius
Considered
is
one of the
beyond,
most
dog.
illustrious shinobi, Orochimaru has an interesting goal.
Orochimaru.
He wants to become immortal so he can live many lives and learn everything there is to know about the world.
There's no question he's intriguing.
Oh my
Finally,
God!
a
They
quest
used
for
the
knowledge.
English dub.
Or
No.
Orochimaru later
They're using
absconded
the
from the
English
Konoha
dub.
clan in order to avoid facing the consequences of his unscrupulous experiments on villagers.
Interesting.
And that immortality thing may be working for him, because Orochimaru has apparently died on multiple occasions, but
just
keeps
stay dying.
reappearing.
Well, we might as well have a little
His
fun
first mark.
together.
His
Serving
first
as
mark
a main
is
antagonist throughout the
basically his
series,
vessel.
Orochimaru consistently clashes with our heroes.
English dub.
Number 8, Griffith, Berserk.
You seem
Berserk.
quite able, though
I
you were
hated
beaten much
him.
more soundly than I.
He
In a world
turned
that explores the
nasty,
fundamental
dog.
strengths and
Why he
flaws of
did
humanity, a figure is necessary who's
I've
willing to
seen
make
Berserk.
the hard decisions.
You have a choice. Admit defeat, or I'll be forced to dislocate your shoulder.
The head and creator of the Band of the Hawk mercenary group, Griffith has remained steadfast in his ambition to one day become ruler of his own empire, using his smarts and charisma to manipulate others into helping him.
Who knows? Is there a difference?
And while he is the main antagonist of the series, he's not necessarily evil.
We could always suspend
Yeah,
this
that's why when
duel
they
until
put him
you've
on this,
recovered
I'm like,
completely,
he wasn't
if
that
you'd
evil.
rather.
But don't get us wrong, he is willing to sacrifice anything or anyone to satisfy his ambition. Number 7, Annie Leonhardt, Attack on Titan.
Look, Marlo, you've upset her.
She's
was
antisocial,
smart,
not
huh?
upset.
What kind of a person could actually make a world ravaged by human-eating titans worse?
You don't know what it is to be an ordinary girl.
Person who is a
fear.
How
titan.
about a woman who can defeat the resistance from the inside out? Annie, like our hero Aaron, can transform into a titan at will.
Damn it! There's nothing I can do! I'm a dead man!
Detached and private, she was able to infiltrate the military and serve as a spy for the majority of the series undetected, while still acting as a major threat to the resistance.
Bro, I can't wait for
Is that
season
so bad?
2,
Who
dog.
she works for is
Bro,
unknown,
season
but we
2.
can only predict they are worse than she is. Number 6, Super Buu, also known as Majin Buu Evil, the Dragon Ball Z franchise.
Super Bowl was smart. You got tired of waiting.
The Dragon Ball universe has sure had its fair share of intelligent and ruthless villains.
I found you. Finally.
The combination of Evil Buu and Good Buu, Super Buu has all of the traits to fit the bill. Which makes sense, seeing as how he's created by Evil Buu eating the chocolate form of Good Buu. Combining the powers of both characters, Super Buu has an incredibly increased intellect and power. Plus, he's prone to fits of intense rage. This reveals one of his hidden powers. He can rip a hole through space-time if he's angry enough.
Seriously. He was looking like, really? I did that?
This gives him free will to pretty much do what he pleases.
I knew I could have my candy.
Number 5, The Major, the Hellsing franchise.
All is well, gentlemen. The experiment can move
My old
ahead.
homie
You
told me
have
to
to
watch
be pretty
this.
evil to be handpicked by
Totally
Adolf
watch
Hitler.
He looked
I never got into it.
like
though.
any Nazi SS officer I had ever seen.
In a United Kingdom and Europe that is crawling with vampires, the Major is tasked by the top Nazi with refining a synthetic method of vampirization in order to create the ultimate army.
I intend to imbibe upon the infinite pleasure of war.
Definitely not a guy you want to cross. This warmonger can personally be held accountable for over 3 million deaths by series end.
A plan half a century in the works!
A skilled speaker, a tactical wizard, and practically immortal to boot, the Major has no regard for life and will give up his own, or better yet yours, to carry out his mission.
I planted the seeds of this war half a century ago. Now, show me what has blossomed.
Number 4, Naraku Inuyasha.
Call me Naraku.
Even in the demon realm, a half-human can be a bigger threat than a full demon. Naraku is known as a spider hanyo, which is a half-human and half-evil spirit.
This castle and this body hide my true identity.
Hell-bent on eliminating his half-human self to become even stronger, Naraku believes that obtaining all of the pieces of the Shikan no Tama, a cursed jewel, will allow him to achieve his lofty goal.
It seems you were quite weakened.
Practically superpowered, with abilities like master manipulation at his disposal, Naraku is brilliant, even being fully responsible for the seal placed on the half-demon Inuyasha.
I understand you were a great demon when you were alive. I'm quite impressed and surprised you still have the power to fight me off.
Nothing will stand in the way of Naraku's goals, not even our heroes.
Inuyasha, your time's finally come.
Inuyasha.
Number 3, Johann Liebert, Monster.
Well, how's the
Like I need
global
to get into
domination coming
Inuyasha.
along?
Johann Liebert is the perfect example of a monster.
The big secret to breaking the rules is to make it look as though you're following them.
And though the character is shrouded in mystery, here's what we do know. He was born in the 1970s as a result of a genetic experiment, the goal of which was to develop a child who had a high intellect, a perfect appearance, and could essentially lead the human race.
I've been trying to get in touch with you, but to no avail, so I figured I'd drop by.
Some could say they succeeded, but that is definitely debatable. An example of an antichrist figure with the personality of a serial killer, Johann lives up to this series' name.
Oh, it's a testament. You're absolutely right.
While little is still known about him, it's best to stay out of his way.
Would you excuse me, please?
Number 2, Father, Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Have you mistaken me for someone else?
The leader and creator of the homunculi, or artificially created humans in the world of Full Metal Alchemist. Father is the overall series antagonist of the manga and Brotherhood series.
Was that so? So where has he been spending his time?
Originally just a powerful entity in a flask. Once Father takes his physical form, he is a force like no other, with his manipulative mind constantly toiling to achieve his goals.
Your arm's broken.
It's not broken anymore.
Overconfident that his plans will work, Father is, for all intents and purposes, immortal and seeks only the truth. He quickly becomes the most fearsome enemy the Elric brothers must defeat. And believe us, that is no easy task.
This is a waste of time.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
As rumors spread, real alchemists who search the stone all their lives will come to me.
Sexy though.
And then...
Less.
Medusa.
He's so cute!
You're free to go.
These innocent little birds keep you company and give you a small reason to hope, don't they? Too bad your feelings have betrayed them.
Number 1, Light Yagami.
I knew it.
Death
I
Note.
said Death Note. I knew it.
A notebook of death?
I said
Sometimes
Death
it's
Note.
hard to hold the power to kill people in the palm of your hand. That is, unless you're Light Yagami.
I feel good now.
His name is written in this
great.
notebook. Shall die.
In this fictional world, Light obtains a Shinigami's Death Note, which bestows upon him the power to kill anyone, within certain guidelines, of course.
Wait, on the off chance someone really dies, would that make me a murderer?
Though he claims to be ridding the world of evil, Light becomes a straight-up serial killer, plain and simple. Cold and calculating, he tries to keep many steps ahead of his rival L, and nearly succeeds due to his brilliance.
It all comes down to a choice. Would I prefer to be executed or deal with a little house fire?
Well, you know what they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
This is how it should be. It's perfect. Everything is going just like I planned.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite intelligent anime villain?
Are you the one?
Me? I feel like,
no way! For more devious top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
とりあえず人斬りの先輩様に早めに挨拶しておく。
Not even know him. He faked his own death and made everybody think he was dead. And he made everybody think he was a low level, but in reality he was the one in charge of everything. But I'm not too familiar with the Bleach thing, but just that arc alone of, you know, what was going on, I feel like it deserved to put him in that list somewhere. I mean, most of those anime I wasn't familiar with, but I didn't vote, so, you know, I think this goes by voting. So maybe I'll vote one day. What time? It's getting late, but we still got a whole bunch of videos to do, so yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. Like I said, I like Mojo, I guess because it's a female voice. Yeah, I can care less about the lady, but it's just more of a soothing voice compared to like Screen Rant that's coming up next. But anyways, your boy Dust from the Go and check out that Freestyle Boom in the description below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. 2 fingers to the side. Dust.